A new house? Yes, amazing manifestations taking place. Don't go anywhere. Hey y'all, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, month, week, year. I just had to get on here today because I'm really excited and I just love to hear stories and people that are manifesting and how they're calling things in their life as though they should be, and they're really living out the life that God called them to live. And so I had to get on here today because my friend, she was like, "Oh my gosh, Kendra, I've been listening to your videos and I've been manifesting myself and I've been doing some of the things." And so I wanted to share that with you guys. I always think it's amazing when other people are learning how to call their lives and speak their lives into as God called them to be. And so I was really excited about that. I thought I wanted to share that with you guys on how anything you guys ask for, you can truly, truly, truly have. I don't care what it is. So she had shared with me some of the struggles and things that she had been with and how, her living situation where she was at, she'd been there for about a year now. And, obviously it wasn't up to her standards or what she's used to. And so, she kind of had to humble herself in that situation. And she said she realized that even though it wasn't what she wanted and it wasn't where she was, comfortable living, she began to get happy within herself in that situation. And she began to do certain things. And I want to share those with you guys. And in just the last couple of weeks, she actually manifested one of her dream places. And so I'm just so excited. And I think that you guys can use the same tools, the same tips, and do the same thing. So one thing I said, well, what is it that exactly that you noticed that you did? She said, well, I identified what I wanted. And I'm telling you guys, we talked about asking. When you ask God, for something, when you're praying for something, when you're believing for something, you have to know exactly what you want. So that is the asking. So the first thing she did is she asked for it. She knew exactly what she wanted down to a T, to beautiful bay windows and just some other amazing things that she shared with me. So you got to know what you want in order for you to get the life and live the dream life that you're trying to live, right? So you got to recognize that first. That was the first thing. So once she recognized and asked or identify what she wanted, the next thing she did is she focused on what she wanted. So instead of focusing on her current living situations now, or her past, I should say, because no, it's no longer her current, but her past living situations, she focused on the good things about it. You know what she liked about it? She was still happy in that. Even though it wasn't what she wanted, she still found a way to be happy in that situation. And so that is very, very, very important. So once you ask and once you find out what you want and you ask for it, then you have to learn how to be happy in your situation right now, because that energy that you're feeding off, God feels that, the universe feels that energy that you're feeding off, and that energy will be able to call those things in that you're calling in and bring them to you. So number one, you've got to identify what you want and ask for it, right? Number two, she said that she focused on what she wants. So remember, that is that believing. That's when you ask and you believe. So you got to have faith. You got to know that once you speak it into existence, that it's going to happen no matter what. You can't have doubt. You can't have any lack. You can't have any negative things coming into your mind of that situation not being what you want it to be. So that the other thing she did was she focused on what she want. And I truly believe that if you meditate on what the God says for your life, you meditate on those words, on who you're supposed to be, you can have what you want. So focus on what you want, whether that's visualization, meditating, that's mentally meditating, that's speaking it over your life every day. One thing I do is affirmation, speaking my life as though it should be, so that my day lines up with what I say it shall be. So those are just a couple things you can do. And then the other thing, guys, remember what I told you: you ask, you believe, and then you receive. So you have to give yourself permission to be happy, okay? Give yourself that no matter what situation you're in, you could be happy in that situation right now. So when she gave herself permission to receive it and to be happy with it, then that gave God the time to say, you know what, what you're asking me for, it's yours. It's already yours. So there's no doubt, there was no negative reaction, there was no lack of faith. All of those things line up, and that's what brought her manifestation into existence. The manifestation is already there. That's one thing you have to realize, is that once you ask for something, God's answer is always yes, no matter what it is, whether it's a negative thing or a positive thing. So if you're focusing on lack, if you're focusing on your bills and you're focusing on your problem, you're going to get more of your problem. God's going to say, you know what? That's what this person wants. So they just get more of their problem, right? If you're someone who is focusing on the positive things, then you'll get more positive things in your life. I'm so excited on how God is blessing people. Please share your stories. Send me emails, send me text messages, contact me via phone, however you need to get with me. I would love to hear how your manifesting life is going so that we can help people around the world live the life of your dreams. Ask, believe, receive, and it shall be given unto you as your heart desires. As long as it's in the will of God, as long as it's lined up with what He has called for your life. Remember, you are the creator of your own reality. No one can design your life except for you. You write your own book. You write your own story. So take that next page, guys, and dream big. Have a good one.